Hello friends, my name is Miss Emily. I'm a librarian at the Mooresville Public Library in Mooresville, Indiana, and welcome to Storytime. I'm so glad you could join me for Storytime today. Let's go ahead and start with our hello song, so get your clapping hands ready. Okay, we clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at Storytime, we wave and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at Storytime, we stomp and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and sing hello. Nice job, everyone. If you'd like to have a seat, go ahead and do that. Hi, guys. We are talking about apples today. Who likes apples? I do. That's right. Apples are delicious. They are good for you, and they are in season right now. That means that they are fresh from the trees that they grow on. And there's all kinds of different varieties that you can have that you don't always get to see at the grocery store all year round. Maybe you get to go to an apple orchard and pick some apples yourself. That's a really cool experience. So we're going to just celebrate this delicious fruit today. We're going to start with a finger play, and this is called the Little Apple Seed, and it's to the tune of the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Once a little apple seed was planted in the ground. Down came the raindrops falling all around. Out came the big sun, bright as bright can be, and the little apple seed grew up to be an apple tree. Very nice. I want to do that one more time. Once a little apple seed was planted in the ground. Down came the raindrops falling all around. Out came the big sun, bright as bright could be, and that little apple seed grew up to be an apple tree. Nice job! Fantastic! So let's talk about some apple books. I have two apple books I'd like to talk about. The first one is called Apples Here, written and illustrated by Will Hubbell. And this is a really cool book because it thinks about the apple tree and what is possible in it. So this apple tree has no leaves and has no apples on it right now, but those apples are hidden in the buds and waiting for spring. So there's this possibility of apples in the flowers and all along its life cycle. So this is a really pretty book. It's got lots of great illustrations of kids finding out more about apples and apple trees. So Apples Here. The second one I'd like to start with is called Secrets of the Apple Tree. And this is a really cool book. It is a shine the light book, which means that on each page, if you shine a flashlight behind it, you get to see a hidden image. So on this page you can see the apple tree, and on the next page you can see these dark lines with the branches and the bird. But if you shine a light from behind, you could see that on this page. So it's a really cool book. It's got lots of nonfiction facts about apples, and that's one. If you like this one, you can get other books in the series that are on different topics. Have you ever been apple picking? Have you been to an orchard and picked apples from the trees before? We're going to pretend to pick some apples in this next rhyme. Way up high in the apple tree, I saw two apples smiling at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came those apples, and they were good. Can we do that one more? All right. Way up high in the apple tree, I saw two apples smiling at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came those apples, and they were good. Very nice. Oh, that was fun. I've got another rhyme that's about eating an apple and what happens when we're finished with that apple. So this one is called Eat an Apple. So we're going to eat an apple, save the core, plant some seeds, and grow some more. That's a fun one. That's simple. So we're going to eat an apple, save the core, plant some seeds, and grow some more. Nice job, everybody. I'd like to do an exercise where we think about apples and use all of our senses. So I'm going to turn my board around. Here's my rough drawing of an apple. And let's think. So what are our 5 senses? Do you know? So we have our eyes to see. We have our nose to smell. We have our ears to hear. We have our mouth to taste. And we have our fingers and our skin to touch. So those are our 5 senses. So if we think about our seeing sense, what is it that you can think of that an apple looks like? What does an apple look like? It could be different colors, right? So it could be red or green or yellow. A lot of apples I see are shiny. I'm gonna put shiny. What other things can you think of? And what about the way an apple smells? When you cut into an apple, how does it smell? Does it smell fresh? Oh, my marker's not working. There we go. Does it smell fruity? Maybe it smells sweet. And our nose, our smelling and our tasting are very close to each other. So when you taste an apple, it also could taste sweet. What's the other word that I used earlier? If it's not sweet, it could be tart or sour. So tart. It could be juicy, right? You ever bite into an apple and juice runs down your chin? Okay, so we've used our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. What about our ears? What does an apple sound like? Well, if you just leave it on the counter, it doesn't really sound like anything, does it? But when you bite into it, what does that sound like? Is there a crunch? Crunchy. I think juicy works for our ears as well. You could kind of hear how juicy it is on the inside. How about the way it feels? How does an apple feel? What do we feel when we feel an apple? Is it smooth? Could be smooth. Most apples are smooth. I'm sure some apples might be bumpy. If you touch the inside of an apple, it feels wet. Look at all those words that we have to describe the way an apple comes into our senses. Let me know if you can think of any other adjectives, describing words to talk about apples. But I think those are some really good words to talk about apples. Thank you for helping me. Can you think of some things that are made with apples that we eat? So we can eat an apple just by itself, but what are some other things that are made from apples? Does anybody have apple sauce at home? That's always tasty. What about apple juice? We could drink apple juice or apple cider. What about apple pie? Oh, that's my favorite. Apple pie. And that reminds me of some books that I'd like to recommend. This first one is called Apple Pie ABC. It's by Alison Murray, and it's about a silly doggy who is trying to eat this apple pie. And he is going through the alphabet, trying all kinds of things. There it is, it's getting baked, it's being cooled. The little girl is dishing it out. That little doggy looks like he really wants some of that pie. Oh, he's eager for it. So this is a very fun book that goes through the alphabet in very simple sentences, or simple phrases even, and tells the story of this little dog who wants that pie. I've also got another fun book about animals who want apples, and this is called 10 Red Apples by Pat Hutchins, and it's kind of a countdown book. So it counts down from 10 all the way down, and all these different kinds of animals come to the apple tree and take an apple. And Ma Farmer is a little frustrated because she wants those apples to make apple pie. So you'll have to check this one out to find out what happens there. Can we pretend to make an apple pie together? This is a song to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell, and we're going to do all the steps that it takes to make an apple pie. So first we're going to slice the apple. Can you slice with me? There we go. All right. This is the way we slice the apple, slice the apple, slice the apple. This is the way we slice the apple to make a yummy pie. What else would we need to do? To make the crust, you have to pour some flour, okay? This is the way we pour our flour, pour our flour, pour our flour. This is the way we pour our flour to make a yummy pie. Let's see, what else do we do? So once the dough comes all together, we have to roll it out. Can you roll with me? All right. This is the way we roll the dough, roll the dough, roll the dough. This is the way we roll the dough to make a yummy pie. Okay, so we've got our dough. We have to make the filling now. So we sliced our apples. Now we have to stir it together with some nice sugar and other different things, okay? This is the way we stir the filling, stir the filling, stir the filling. This is the way we stir the filling to make a yummy pie. Ooh, it's looking good, but it needs a little something, a little extra pizzazz. I think it needs some spices, so some cinnamon or some cloves and ginger. Tasty. So we're going to sprinkle our spices, okay? This is the way we sprinkle the spices, sprinkle the spices, sprinkle the spices. This is the way we sprinkle the spices to make a yummy pie. Ooh, that was kind of a tongue twister. Okay, our pie is all together. Now we have to put it in the oven and bake it, okay? All right. This is the way we bake our pie, bake our pie, bake our pie. This is the way we bake our pie to make a yummy treat. All right. Oh, it smells so good. We're going to take it out of the oven and we're going to eat a slice, okay? This is the way we eat a slice, eat a slice, eat a slice. This is the way we eat a slice to have our yummy pie. Oh, nice job, everybody. That was tasty. Maybe you and your grown-ups would like to make an apple pie or some kind of pie. That would be a fun project. Cooking with kids is a great, it builds so many different skills in the kitchen and even beyond that. So take some time to cook with your kids. So of course, people like apples, you and I like apples, but animals like apples too. That's right. So we're going to do a rhyme about 5 apples. Do you see my 5 apples? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. And they are all different varieties, but they are on the same tree. And we're going to see some different animals come and try to munch on them. So we're going to say 5 apples up in the tree. The farmer wasn't looking, so guess who came to eat? What do you think it is? The mouse! That's right! A mouse came to eat an apple, and he goes, munch, 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 munch. Oh, that was such a good apple. Oh, tasty. Well, he scurries away. How many apples do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. That's right. Okay, who's gonna come next? So 4 apples up in the tree. The farmer wasn't looking, so guess who came to eat? Who is this? It's the rabbit. That's right. The rabbit came to eat an apple. He's gonna get up there. Oh, tasty, tasty apple. Oh, that bunny's gonna hop away. How many apples are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 apples. All right. Who do we think might come next? 3 apples up in the tree. The farmer wasn't looking, so guess who came to eat? Who's this? It's a duck. That's right. The duck came to eat an apple. Nom, 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 nom. I'm going to find the yellow apple because I like yellow. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, tasty, tasty apples. Oh, that duck's going to waddle away. Goodbye, duck. How many apples do we have left? 1, 2. 2 apples. That's right. 2 little apples up in the tree. The farmer wasn't looking, so guess who came to eat? Who do you think came? Who is this? It's a deer. It's a deer. His antlers is falling over. Deers like apples. Here's that deer. He's gonna munch. Munch, 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 munch. Oh, tasty apple. Oh, that deer is gonna go back into the forest. 1 apple is left. Just 1, right? What do you think is going to happen? 1 little apple up in the tree. Farmer wasn't looking, so guess who came to eat? Who could it be? Who could it be? Arr, it's an alligator! Arr, oh, I didn't even know alligators liked apples. Arr, chomp, 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 chomp. Arr. Was that a good apple? You probably want more, right? Well, see you later, alligator. There he goes. Oh, thank you for doing that rhyme with me. How much fun is that? All right, my friends. I have 2 more books that I think you will enjoy. These are both board books. But this one is called Tap the Magic Tree. It's by Christie Matheson. And this is a really cool book that goes through the life cycle of the apple tree. And it's very interactive. So you, as the reader, get to do different things to make the tree come to life. So you tap the tree, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what happens? There's 4 more leaves on the tree. So you have to pay attention to the directions with whoever is reading with you. And that is a really fun book to go through and see what you can do to make this tree come to life. So that is Tap the Magic Tree. And then the last book to suggest is also a board book called Apples, Apples by Salina Yoon. And this one is a lift the flap, so those are always fun. So Grandma makes a special treat. Is it something good to eat? And you have to see, what could it be? It was a delicious pie. I can't wait to give it a try. So lift the flaps are always fun. They're kind of a peekaboo kind of book. And this one goes through all kinds of different things that you can do with apples. So apple cider, apple pie, apple sauce, all those things that are delicious that are made from apples. Okay, my friends, I have one more song we're going to sing with my ukulele. It's about eating apples and bananas. and you may have heard it before. We're going to be playing with the sounds inside the words. We're going to change those vowel sounds as we sing the song. But it's a really fun one, and so if you want to dance along, go ahead, all right? I like to eat apples and bananas. 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 What's next? I like to oat apples and bananas. I like to oat apples and bananas. I like to oot apples and bananas. I like to oot apples and bananas. Once more. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Oh, nice job. Thank you for singing along with me. It's such a fun one. I hope you guys had a good time at story time today. I hope you get to eat some apples soon. If you stop by the library to get your craft packet, you'll find, as always, our rhyme sheet, the fun coloring page on the back, lots of books to read, and all of our rhymes and songs that we did today. And then everything you need to make your own apple pie craft. So if you have an apple at home, you can cut it in half and put it with some paint and use it as a stamper. And that'll be stamp our apples on the middle of the page. Paint the crust with some brown paint. You'll get both of those in your packet. And then if you have some cinnamon in your spice cabinet, sprinkle that on top of the wet paint and your apple pie will smell so good. Oh, it's a craft for different senses. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. But it is time to go, so we're gonna tickle the stars. So get your tickling fingers ready. Okay, we tickle the stars, and we tickle our toes, and we'll turn around and tickle our nose. Tickle, tickle, tickle. We'll reach down low and reach way up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.